I was in an abusive relationship for about a year, and I was looking to leave and just genuinely had absolutely no idea where to go or what to do. I was in my early 20s at the time. I was attending City College, and that's actually a really interesting part of the story because I was, going to school every day, working. I had a 4.0 GPA, and then every night I would go home to like this crazy hell that was inside of my apartment where I kind of like never knew if I was coming out the next morning. What's interesting is that often, if you talk to a variety of domestic violence survivors, they will tell you that the emotional abuse was actually the thing that was the most damaging. We all think about these women that we see in movies with their big black sunglasses to cover up their bruised face, going into a police precinct and looking all scared, and it doesn't always play out that way in real life. There was a clear breaking point for me. I remember a particular weekend when we'd been together for about a year, and I had come home from work on a Friday night, and he was just totally crazy, totally manic. I think he had taken some kind of drugs. I don't really know what. I just know that I came home to craziness. And for the remainder of that weekend, from that Friday all the way through Sunday, he would not allow me to leave the apartment. He would not allow me to sleep. So it was really kind of like 2.5 days of psychological torment and torture. I was somehow able to convince him that everything was fine and I could go to work and nothing would happen. And I knew when I left the house that morning that this was I wasn't doing this anymore. I was able to go in and meet with some of the amazing team at Met Council, and it's so crazy when I think about it. Like, for such a full year, I lived in this self-described hell. And within days of contacting Met Council, this whirlwind occurred, and then it was over. It was really a matter of days from the time that I first contacted them. And within those couple of days, I was out of my apartment safely. Police report was filed, an order of protection was filed. They'd given me money for first month's rent on a new apartment, made sure I was moved in safely, made sure everything was, all the relationship with the DA was going smoothly because we were pressing charges. It was really just an experience of finally, after a year, having somebody say, I got this. A lot of times I get asked what we can do to prevent this from happening to other women. And the sad truth, or the answer that I have at this point, is I don't know that we can. So I think the most important place to focus our efforts is how do we keep more women alive who are in these situations. And for more women to stay alive, it really comes down to more people knowing that there are resources out there, that there are organizations like Met Council that can get you out of these types of situations in a safe way.